meteorologist Dave Nussbaum in now, and I guess if you got all these days for the play, you may need an umbrella for the first few.
Yeah, and it's going to be heating up too. So if you're going to be about seeing the event, might as well be in the air condition, right? We're talking about some spotty storms possible tomorrow. Some could produce some downpours, maybe brief gusty winds with them. Then we have a cold front coming in Thursday. Don't get excited. Nothing to this. Actually going to fall apart before it even gets to Birmingham here. Could produce a few storms, be hot and humid on Thursday. Then a second front coming in here on Saturday. Nothing to be totally excited about either. We're looking at a few storms with this, but it will become less humid behind the second one. So that's at least a little good news. We'll show you that in just a bit. Right now downtown, partly cloudy, 70 degrees out there with some light northerly winds, keeping those dew points in the lower 60s. Traditionally, they'd be in the lower 70s this time of year. So that's at least pretty good for right now. Around the area, 60s and 70s, Gadsden 66, Sanford and Jasper, Tuscaloosa, which had heavy rain today, 71 there, 73 over in Moundville. But from Birmingham I-65 to the east, we were rain-free out there today, and things are pretty dry out there right now. Just a couple of clouds working their way across central Alabama. However, we do still have a little upper-level system moving in that could bring us a few showers tomorrow morning as the kids head to school, and about a 30% chance by 3 o'clock when they come home from school tomorrow as temperatures get into the middle 80s. So we have one wave, what's left of it, kind of working its way into Georgia now. There's a trough still remaining over the southeast, but behind it, not much to it right now, but that system will move in overnight into tomorrow. We have this northwest flow aloft, this jet stream of river winds aloft where the planes fly. That's coming in, tapping into some moisture over top of the area, at least aloft, and that's helping to spark off these little systems as they move through. So the third one's coming in before our big front comes in as we head into Thursday. It's about a 30% chance for rain. Not much. Most of you stay dry. We dry out Friday, back to a little rain Saturday, dry out Sunday, and then a little more rain returning next week with some more unsettled weather coming into play. So overnight tonight we'll have the clouds there, and yes, you can see we do have some showers, very similar to what we saw this morning. So expect to see the same thing there. A few more showers, pop-up showers, and maybe a rumble of thunder or two in the afternoon hours on Wednesday into the evening. So look for a little rain. That's why we're giving it a 30% chance for tomorrow. We'll go into Thursday morning also with a little bit of rain out there too. Nothing significant. Most of you dry. More of those spotty storms. But here's our front Thursday afternoon, kind of working its way to the northern part of the state. It never really pushes through. It kind of falls apart as it gets here between Thursday night and early on Friday morning. So not looking for much of any relief with that one here. We stay pretty muggy. Humidity does drop as the front comes in Saturday into Sunday, but don't expect it to stay really cool out there. Out ahead of the front here on Thursday, look at this. Temperatures around 90 degrees. How about lower to middle 90s? On Friday, and the heat index pushing 100 degrees again, so we're going to be dealing with some of that heat. However, temperatures are still staying below average. Remember, average is 89 degrees, so anything below that is a good thing, and we're going to see that moving forward here and after we get through Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we'll be above average for a few days there. Here comes our front, back down to the upper 80s on Sunday, but a pretty pleasant day. Lows get down in the middle 60s, some of you lower 60s, and then next week, middle 80s, but a more unsettled weather pattern with a daily chance of those scattered storms.